Off with a way to save money on paper towel, to treat the environment just a little with a little more love, right? Because do you ever think about how much paper we're wasting, whether it's toilet paper or paper towel, or right, all our paper plates and paper products? How about never having to use those again when it comes to cleaning, because we've got something smarter. It's the Durafiber microfiber cloths, and today you're getting a giant, in fact the biggest set that we do. It's a 50 pack and you're getting all sizes there. So you get the regular and the large. As you can see, you're not choosing a color. You're gonna get all of these colors, which is nice because maybe you wanna use the green for the bathroom, you know, the blue for the kitchen. You get a 50 pack today at $21.95. I think that's less than 50 cents a towel.
It is.
And yes, you can use it just for dusting. Sure. Yes, you can use it with your favorite, you know, potion to clean. But you can also use it with just plain tap water, and they are absolutely amazing, even to clean glass. Right. So Luca Puto is one of our home experts here at HSN. He's gonna tell us all about it. Luke,
yes, I will.
I have bought 2 sets from you, this very set, and I love them because I just toss them in their very own bin, and I use them for everything.
Yeah, these, you can wash these up to 500 times. Just don't use any fabric sheets with them because you don't need those, okay? Just wash them without. Lamy balls are fine, P.S. Just somebody asked me that yesterday. So when you buy these, though, you're gonna get all 50. You get all the colors so you don't cross-contaminate, so you don't have to choose. Now, you're gonna get 40 of the 12 by 12s, and that's what this is. That's one of our standards right there, 12 by 12. There's 200,000 cleaning fingers on this, okay? So you're gonna get a lot of scrubbing action from this, but it's not gonna scratch anything. They're 10 times finer than silk. And then you're also going to get 10 of these guys. Look at the size of this.
Large ones.
I mean, these are absolutely massive. You're gonna get 10 of these as well. And again, in the same colors. But let me show you how these work, because you mentioned that you don't have to use any cleaners with these. Like, it's just chemical free, just water on these. I mean, you can use cleaners, but you don't have to. So this is axle grease that's on this window right here. And this is actually the stuff that makes the wheels go around on our cars, as you can see right there. Okay, it's real greasy, it's goopy. If I spray some of the blue stuff that we all use to clean our windows on here, and then I take a common paper towel, I want you to see something. Look at this. Now I'm pushing on this, and you can just see how this is just making this worse and worse and worse the more I go around, okay? Now I'm gonna take one of our Durafiber cloths with just water on it, okay? Now remember, there are 200,000 cleaning fingers on this. I want you to see the way it grabs the grease, it grabs the grime, it pushes that down. Now think about how you can use this in their house, okay? And water on this to clean, and you can use it dry to dust if you want to. But I just want you to see, God, look at that. It's already dry. There's all the grease right there. Now, we're not gonna throw this out, Leslie. We're gonna wash it 200,000 times, 500 times. But guess what? We're not buying this. And we don't have to buy that. You just need this and water.
You know, and it's a big trend right now, right? Everybody's trying to get the chemicals, or as many as possible, right? We're not gonna ever get to chemical free, but as many as possible. And also, if it hurts you to throw away paper towel, if you're the person that's saving one and trying to reuse it over and over again, this is your answer. And for dusting, just dusting,
it's amazing.
They're my favorite thing ever, especially for my electronics and TVs and stuff.
Do you have microfiber furniture in your house?
I don't.
All right, so we have a microfiber couch, all right? And I have 2 small white dogs, okay? The combination of their fur and microfiber is horrible.
It's like a magnet, right?
Yeah, you can't get it off with anything except these dry will absolutely get the dog fur off.
So you use it almost like a lint brush?
Yeah,
like you just roll it on?
Just kind of, and it's amazing how it works. Now, look at this here. This cabinet, okay, is from a kitchen. And obviously, you know, if you cook a lot of grease, if you cook bacon, you know, fried fish, anything like that, that grease has got to go somewhere. And you can see, that's not coming off. I'm going to take a Durafiber cloth with just water. Ordinarily, you wouldn't use water on a wooden cabinet because they are kind of expensive and wood doesn't like water necessarily. But because we use so little water, these are just tacky wet. They're not soaking wet. Look at the way
so you just made
this
damp.
Is getting off of there. Yeah, look at that, just damp. I mean, like if I take it and I squeeze it, nothing comes out of this because it's just, you know, damp to the touch, but it's enough to, look at that, to grab that grease and pull it right off of there. Look at that, that's absolutely gorgeous. So you're not gonna damage your cabinets. You were talking about electronics, okay? These are amazing for electronics, okay? Like for your tablets, your
anything
computers.
Scratching those screens,
no, and I can take this and I can wipe this down. And again, water and electronics, not a great thing. However, because we use so little water on here, I can go right over this and it gets all the fingerprints off of there.
I'm giggling right now because just today I noticed crayon marks on the wall. Now my oldest kid, which is why we wanted more kids, he never ever took a crayon to the wall. So we said, hey, let's have more kids. And we had 2 more. And you know what? I'm finding crayon marks under the table. I'm finding them on the floor, Luca Puto.
It's fun that way. It's It's way more fun. But I want you to see just how I can get that crayon off of there. Any painted surface off your tiles, your marble, your granite, God forbid they go and hit that. Look at how easily that comes off of there. Ordinarily, you'd have to steam that off there or use an abrasive, but the Durafiber gets it off. I had somebody come to me before the show. Haley actually came to me earlier, and she was looking at this, and she was like, you know what drives me crazy? Mirrors that look like this.
And fingerprints on mirrors, right?
I'm telling you.
And remember, you don't even have to use the chemicals or the blue stuff,
No,
right?
you don't. Watch this. This is just a Durafiber cloth with just water on it. I want you to see something. Watch how I can just take that, drag it down, that center section of the mirror.
Just
now,
water.
Look at, where are you guys? Hi, look how great I look. I mean, the mirror looks. Look at that right there, and you can see. But at one pass, it's gonna be streak-free, it's gonna be lint-free. I don't have to go over it again.
Yeah, and I have a little hamper in by the kitchen area, and I just use my little reusable, that's where I toss them. And so on laundry day, I do a separate load with just, because I bought 2 packs of these. This is a 50 pack. You don't have to choose the color. You're getting 10 of the 23 by 16 and a half, and then 40 of the big 11 and a half by 11 and a half, okay? So a big configuration. It's the biggest one we do, Lou, and at the lowest price.
It is, and look at what I just did here. This pot was just burnt on the bottom. Now, if you have soft metals, okay, like brass, copper, anything like that, this Durafiber cloth, you could hear it abrading, you could hear it scrubbing, but it's not scratching. And that's the big difference. And again, we're not gonna throw this away. We're gonna wash it 200,000 times. 200,000? Why do I keep saying that?
Why are
500 times. I don't know.
I'm gonna go play the lotto. Maybe I'm gonna win $200,000 today. Here's the thing, you know, you're not walking around with a basket of chemicals. You could walk around with a little sprayer of water if you want.
That's it. Well, look what I'm doing here. This is a wine glass. Maybe your dishwasher's not working the way it used to, or maybe you don't drink enough wine. But I want you to see the difference right here. You can see the line where I just cleaned that. If company's coming over and you're gonna put out a glass that looks like the bottom here, you got a problem, okay? You wanna make it clean, but you can't spend the time. Guess what? One pass, this is gonna dry lint-free and streak-free, and look how great that looks, just like that.
And I love that you guys brought it to us in the separate colors, because maybe you know that the orange is just gonna be bathroom, you know, the blue is just gonna be kitchen, the beige are just for the dogs, right?
Right, exactly. Well, and we don't want you to cross-contaminate, and that's the thing. You know, you wanna keep those separated like you were saying. Now, what I'm doing here is stainless steel, and I want you to see this because this can be a nightmare for folks. We have all stainless steel appliances, and the only thing we use to clean them is the Durafiber. And you know what? We don't get the fingerprints on there. It gets everything off of there without scratching it, and look at how gorgeous that looks. And again, you're not buying a special cleaner to do it. Same thing with a stove. I have a glass top stove, a big one, and here's the problem. Anytime you spill something, you burn something on there, you know, basically you gotta clean it every night.
And you better be careful with what you use to clean it,
oh my God.
Lou?
You look at it the wrong way, it scratches. I want you to see though, how I can get this, and this is burnt on here. We burned this on here before the show.
Just water,
and you can just see, this is just water on here. And watch, if I give that a nice wipe on this side, look how gorgeous that is. I mean, we didn't scratch it. We did it really quickly. Now, I use mine for everything, and I'm talking about from inside to outside.
Me too.
Look at the hubcap right here. To get the brake dust off of there, to get into those little nooks and crannies that are really hard. Watch this. I can get in here, and I can start rubbing on this. And again, you can hear it abrading on this. You hear that? But it's not scratching it. And that's the amazing thing about this. It's not gonna scratch that as I'm going back and forth. It gets that dirt off, it gets the mud off. Look at that. So,
and Lou, because they're getting 5 colors too.
They are getting 5 colors.
Because you'd never take this one and start cleaning the kitchen with it.
You know what's funny though? That this color is the color that I use on my cars, just because Kelly doesn't want to use this inside. So, because it's that orange. But look at that, how I got that off of there. Now, I'll show you one more thing, and it's even more impressive. And this is for the big cloths. I am really, really picky about how our cars look, okay? And I don't want swirl marks.
You want to come over to my house?
Huh?
You want to come over to my house? I need some help, big time.
Oh my goodness. Well, you got to get some of these. You have 2 sets.
I have them.
You have 2 sets.
I just got to put those little ones to work is what I need to do.
I use them to wash my car. You should put the kids to work. I use them to wash my car. I use it to wax the car. And the reason is I don't want swirl marks on my finish. I don't want it to look like it's scratched. You know what I mean? So now if I take a dry one, you saw me just use water on there. I want you to see this. By the way, these are great for getting pollen off. They're great to use on the windshield.
Can I tell you another great thing? I use them to remove makeup.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you said that. Come on back over here.
And gentle, you guys. They won't scratch your glass stovetop, and they're not going to scratch your face. Look at,
I'll show
yes,
you.
Lou wears
Look
makeup.
at that.
He absolutely does.
You don't though, come here.
No, I will smack you. This is basically 43 cents a towel. And so save money on your paper towel and start using these. They're reusable, rewashable, better for you, better for the environment. It's 521-305. Thank you, Lou Caputo.
You're very welcome.
Oh, now you're not as handsome as you were before.
Don't look at him, hideous. Stop.
I'm kidding. Thank you, Lou. Hey, we're not only gonna clean all your surfaces, and gosh, you don't even need any chemicals, but we're also gonna scrub the things you don't see. How about the air you're breathing? We've got an amazing value today on a Hunter. This is a Hunter Tower air purifier. The reason I love this one is because it's 360 degrees. You see how it's like a round cylindrical air purifier? It sucks air in from the entire 360 degrees of it, right? So all around, which means the more air it pulls in, the faster it's circulating that air. It's a unique 360-degree design, true HEPA filtration, and it even has EnviroSilver technology, which means it is actually 99% effective in basically the outgrowth of bacteria as well. So that's coming up in just a little bit. We have the opportunity to present to you an amazing product. This is a company that globally has over what? I think, gosh, close to 50 patents for their product. It's a company called Revitalize, and this is a 32-ounce cabinet and furniture renewer kit. What if I told you that with one easy pass of these mitts, right, you're gonna get 2 microfiber mitts included, with one pass, you're gonna be able to clean and polish and restore your furniture, your wood cabinets, your banisters, your antiques, any hard surface. People are crazy over this, and globally it's become a phenomenon. Absolutely. We've got it at HSN. Leah Little, I usually see you with the electronics.
I know.
They put you to work today.
Figured, you know, we're gonna just clean up the house and make everything look great.
You're a busy mom as well.
I'm a busy mom and I like
person.
solutions. So this is a high-tech polymer that in one pass restores your cabinets, restores your wood surfaces. In 2 passes, you are now going to have that beautiful satin finish. In 3 passes, you are now gonna have that high gloss. So this is wet, this is dry. When this dries, it will look just like this for 6 months. So it seals and protects, it fills in the scrapes, it fills in the scratches, and now with one pass, you don't have to be a woodworker to figure this out, you don't have to do any scrubbing, one pass, and you now have the ability to revitalize your furniture. Not only your cabinets, but it could be the chairs, the legs, the chair legs, it could be old tables that you have, it could be something that you have that's an antique that you want to restore.
Anything you found at the flea market, right? Those cool items.
Exactly. So think about it. What's happening is, I'm going to show you here, if you had, think about this as the lens to your woodwork.
Okay.
Well, think about over time, you walk on your surface, on your floors, or you know, have nicks and scratches in them. So I'm just going to kind of scratch this up. Well, here's what Revitalize does. We, in one pass, are able to restore that beautiful lens.
How cool.
Right? So that now you can see the true beauty that's there.
Right.
And you have enough in one of these containers to do your kitchen, the average kitchen, not once, not twice, but 3 full times. And this is what I love. This is what you were referring to, right? If you love antique furniture like I do, if you love going to those Saturday morning markets, watch this. In one pass, look at the difference of how we can restore.
Leah, I had to touch it because I thought it was wet. It's not wet.
It's dry.
It's dry. I couldn't believe it.
Exactly.
Wow.
And it stays like that, keeping that beautiful luster. Because when you look at it, I mean, this is just, you know, ages gone by, days gone by, right? Wear and tear over time.
Yeah, and build up over time.
Build up, exactly. What's great about this is that now with one pass, no muscle, no hard rubbing, no scrubbing, one pass, you restore the look of that surface. Can you see that amazing difference? Now this is wet, this is dry. In 5 minutes, this will dry and look just like like this.
Amazing.
And it lasts for up to 6 months.
Not only is it going to revitalize your, your pieces, right? Your cabinets, your tables, your trim, all of these surfaces. And you could be using this on wood, finished wood, formica, laminates.
Painted surfaces.
Right. But it's also going to give you a little bit of UV protection. So you protect from UV damage.
Exactly. If
so
you have that beautiful piece
like
near
a
the
sunscreen
sun.
for your face, well, this is for your furniture and those pieces that are valuable.
And a lot of those pieces cannot be replaced or restored, right? Like think about your cabinets. If you have sun coming in the kitchen, watch this. In one pass, that beautiful wood grain is now revealed. How many of us have that gorgeous oak in the bathroom? Look at the difference. In one pass, you now have that beautiful sheen restored. It fills in all the scrapes and scratches. It levels itself out. And the beauty of it is you choose the level of shine. One pass, you're going to fill in all the scrapes and scratches. 2 passes, you are then able to add that satin finish. The 3rd pass is going to give you that high gloss finish so that now this is wet, this is dry. When this dries, it will look just like this and it will hold that finish for up to 6 months. And then you can just do it all over again. The beauty of it is if you have water stains in the bathroom, if you have, little ones, like we have those little ones, right?
And they make messes.
Exactly, those messes, those drips, those spills, those, they're brushing their teeth half over the sink, half over the cabinet.
Oh boy,
Look at the difference of what happens. This is wet, this is dry. When this dries, it will look just like this, restoring that surface. And there's nothing else like it on the marketplace today. How about, so if you want to restore your cabinets, this is the solution, whether it's in the bathroom, whether it's in the kitchen, whether it's your hardwood on the stairs, the spindles, you name it. How about beautiful pieces of art?
Oh my gosh, that's
Look at this
so
hand-painted piece. It looks like an old ironing board that somebody got really artistic with. This side has our Revitalize on it. This side does not. Look at this. One pass. Look at the difference. Suddenly now the colors start to pop. You can see, look at the difference as it comes back to life. You literally, one pass is all you need to revitalize the look.
She's not doing this.
Right.
She's not, doing this.
We're not sanding.
No,
we're not pushing. We're not scrubbing.
Elbow grease.
No elbow grease.
No.
Oh, and by the way, since you brought it up, guess what? This is fully lined.
Oh,
so my
fantastic.
hand is not wet. You're not gonna,
and by the way, you're getting 2 of those microfiber mitts, and you're getting the 32-ounce cabinet and furniture renewers, so 32 ounces of the Revitalize. I know that many of you, because that was my question to Leah, said, can I use it on my wood floors? But they actually have a Revitalize for the floor.
Exactly.
So they have a 32-ounce floor restorer kit. You can find that on hsn.com. They also have a deep grout kit, 32 ounces as well, same price on hsn.com. So, this is a company that is really globally renowned now, of 49 patents around the world, because nobody has in their product what they have. Nobody is doing it. You may think that the wood polish that comes in the spray can and all that stuff is the same. No, because this is not leaving
there's no residue.
There's no residue.
Exactly. There's no residue. There's no smell.
When I grew up, my mom used the can that smelled like lemon.
Right.
And I loved it when I was growing up, right? I loved the smell. But this does not leave that greasy, waxy residue.
It doesn't leave that greasy residue. And what you have here is a space-age polymer that literally is restoring, filling in all those cracks and crevices. And I have to tell you, it's unlike anything that you've ever used before. As I met with the inventor, Joe, it's amazing the technology that he has here, because it's unlike those waxy chemicals. There's no nasty smell. You don't have to leave your house and let everything air out and fumigate. What's great about this is whether it is an old tray table like this, I'm just going to leave the little last bit here so you can see the difference. Again, now it's beautifully restored. You can see the detail. You can see the luster and the shine. As we move back over, look what's happened. So this is essentially one pass. You choose the level of shine luster, that you want, the level of luster. 2 passes is going to give it that satin finish, and then 3 passes will give it that beautiful shine. Over here, we're almost dry because it dries in 5 minutes. So over here, when this is dry, oh, and there you go, touch it, it's already dry.
Already dry.
Yeah, so in 5 minutes, it's going to look like the other side, and it's so easy to do. Here's what you're gonna do when you get it home. Open the bottle, you don't have to shake it. You're just going to simply tilt it to the side, open up the top pour spout, just pour some into your glove, into your mitt, That's all you do. Now remember, it's lined on the inside so your hand is not wet, and then look how easily you can have a one-coat application. You simply wipe your hand across, and now you have restored and revitalized the look of those cabinets. Look at that gorgeous shine coming through, and not only that, look at the grain of the oak. Notice how dull that is, and that's just what happens over time. Whether it's dust, whether it is stains, whether it's water stains, you've got something that really makes a difference.
And it's not just, you know, cleaning it. Remember, it's filling in the scratches, it's renewing the shine and the luster. It is helping to seal and protect from those water stains, those spills, any of those little fingerprints that, yeah, you love those little fingers, but boy, do you hate the fingerprints. How about the dust? It's even giving some UV protection on all your valuable surfaces and beautiful pieces. And yes, it's gonna be perfect for the cabinets and any finished wood or formica or laminate. So it really is a multi-purpose solution, and it's $19.85 for the 32-ounce jug is what it is. You're also getting 2 microfiber mitts. If you want it, it is an exclusive configuration for us here at HSN. It's 657-431. And I say anybody that's got a lot of these wood pieces, you are so fortunate because they add such richness and warmth to your home. Give them a little love back.
Let's take a look over here. So what we've done is one pass on the table. Now we're gonna do, give it the love back. We're gonna do that second pass and look at the difference as you have revitalized this piece. Notice how dull it is on this side. Notice over here, that beautiful sheen. This is wet, this is dry. When this dries, it will look just like this, and you will now have that pride of ownership. When you have those beautiful pieces in your home, sometimes you forget just how gorgeous they are until you revitalize them and bring them back to life. And it's so easy to do. One pass, you are going to restore all the cracks and crevices. You're gonna be able to fill them in. 2 passes, you have that satin finish. The third pass is going to give you that gorgeous glow.
And I just want to point out, remember, that's the side Leah's working on now, so that's going to take a little bit to dry, but this is dry. This is dry.
Yeah.
That shine, you can see our studio lights, that is dry. And so now I've protected, look, I'm even doing and I've got Lancome on my hands from my first hour. There are no fingerprints, so you know what? Could it be that I could possibly clean less, Leah?
Exactly. Because how great would that be?
If I could clean less, you got me.
Exactly.
Your item number here is 657-431. It is new for us here at HSN. It is one of our newer products in our assortment. And remember, it's a global brand. They've got 49 patents. Their products are so unique and so original, and you get to shop them here at HSN without having to leave the comfort of your home. Do you have those beautiful wood banisters or the wood trim? You know, is it the cabinetry? Is it just, you know, the edges or the moldings in your house, right?
It could be the legs of your your floor, of your chairs, excuse me, in your dining room. It could be around the crown molding, or it could be the floor shoe mold around the bottom. Here's what I'm doing. So right now I'm kind of scratching up this plexiglass, and think of this as a lens to that beautiful woodwork that you have. Well, guess what? When you revitalize it, all you do in one pass is reveal the beauty that is now underneath. That's what you're doing when you revitalize. And I'll show you one last time right here. Here's all you're gonna do when you get it home. It's so easy. Remember, the glove is fully lined, the mitt is fully lined. You're just gonna pour a little bit into the center of the mitt, and look at this. One pass to fill in all the cracks and crevices, to fill in all those nooks and crannies. It's going to automatically level itself. 2 passes gives you that satin finish, and the third pass is going to give you that gorgeous glow. So simple and easy to do, and it's exclusively available here at HSN.
Look, you didn't even sweat. You didn't ruin your hairstyle.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say one pass. One pass as I drive home. Imagine how much easier cleaning day is going to be for you. It's 657-431. By the way, for those of you asking about the floor kit, if you want to take care of your floors in the revitalized way.
Same concept, one pass. It's designed to go on horizontally, so now it's going to go right over your floors. The only thing you want to do with the floor is make sure your floor is clean, and look at the difference in one pass. And it's for hardwood, formica, it could be a concrete floor,
laminate, ceramic, linoleum,
your parquet flooring, you name it.
And you get 2 microfiber bonnets that fit over any standard sponge mop. So that's available, same price, $19.85. If you want the floor kit, 657-430 place your item number. And we even have a grout cleaning kit. So if you missed that, go to hsn.com and you can find all the revitalized products there.
And more products at midnight from the same company.
Well, thank you very much. That was a little
hint
clue
for what's coming up later.
By the way, if you want to make this even more affordable, apply for the HSN card. It's a really easy way to just get another $10 off on any of your purchases today. So ask about the card or get the details on hsn.com. And Colleen is coming up soon with the list. Take a look at this.
The list is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles handpicked just for you. Join us tonight to see what made the list.
Think all remote controls are the same? Think again. Now when you're watching HSN and you see something you want, you can use your remote control to order it. It's fast, it's easy, and it's a safe way to order. With HSN, shop by remote.
Welcome into HSN this evening. My name is Leslie. I'm so happy that you're shopping with me. And you know, we're just helping you tidy up around the house with this hour. And if you've been looking for those solutions, we've got some world-class brands and some really cool, unique products like this one. Sure, we have a lot of air purifiers here at HSN. We sell a lot of them and we do quite well with them, but this one is different. It's from Hunter. A lot of you know and trust this brand. I think they've been around for more than 100 years. I mean, they are so reputable in the business. And this is a tower air purifier, but if you notice, it's got a unique shape and it pulls in the air 360 degrees. Now, you know that air purifiers scrub the air we breathe, and the more surface area they have to pull in that air means they're circulating the air faster and scrubbing it down faster. Well, this one sucks in air the entire perimeter, the entire way, 360 degrees of pulling in that air. It's true HEPA, not HEPA-ish, HEPA-like. It is true HEPA filtration, and it's even got that silver technology, which means it's gonna be 99% effective in inhibiting growth of bacteria, and that's on that pre-filter alone, so even that first step. This is an item that's been very popular. It looks so sleek. It even has this, I love even the handle for you to be able to take it from room to room. It looks like a leather handle, so very unique and different. And today we've got it on 5 flexible payments of $30. You can go ahead and bring that home on that first $30. It's got an above industry standard on the warranty with 3 years. Company stands behind this product, and to tell us all about it, she is one of our lifestyle experts. You may know her from her days as a host here. Her name is Angie Corley, and this thing, I presented it the other day.
You did.
It's so different because most of them have just a little panel where they suck that air in. This is 360 degrees of filtration.
You
Very
actually
different.
did the launch of this incredible product from a brand we know and love for over 100+ years, 130 to be exact. It's Hunter. Okay, this is a wow, because first of all, when we're talking about air, you have to move the air so you can clean it. So I want to show you how not only beautiful this looks, I'll break it down in a moment, and the inside, as Leslie talked about, but I want to show you how quickly it's going to do that. So let me turn on some smoke. So think about this as the food that we're cooking, the pollutants from inside. This is the dust, the mold, the hair, the allergens, all that nasty stuff. Now, I filled it up pretty good, right, Leslie? Looks good.
Looks good.
You can't see it, but watch this. I want you to see how quickly this is going to get busy to clean the air. 360 degrees. Oh, it's done. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm so busy talking that it should. Look how quickly this gets busy. This is an incredible new way to clean. 360 degrees, there's not a place the dirt, the bacteria, the mold, the hair, the dander can hide from you. So whether you have this in a particular room, maybe you want to do it on different floors, if it's in the office, we're talking about incredible clean from the brand we know and love. And I'm going to tell you, when it comes to filters, they are not all created equal. This features 2 layers of the most incredible technology. The first one you mentioned is that nano silver. 99.9% effective when it comes to cleaning the air, the mold, the dust, the dander. True HEPA filtration, my friends. We're not talking about like HEPA Tech or HEPA-like. This is guaranteed. This is the best. This is like the platinum, right? When we think about jewelry.
Well, whenever you see HEPA, you usually have to pay a lot more.
That's right, absolutely. This is the most incredible, true HEPA filtration. But let me start at the beginning, because when we talk about layers of clean, now this is an old Hunter filter. Maybe you're familiar with this from those tall towers, as I'll show you in a moment, right? It's what we're used to. Haha, let's get rid of that, because we've got the Mac Daddy now when it comes to filtration. Look at the size difference alone of this. We're talking about a huge pre-carbon filter with nano technology built in, antimicrobial. This is a huge difference. When 99% of those particles are trapped, we inhibit the growth with that kind of coverage.
Yeah, it doesn't allow it to grow.
That's right.
So yes, we don't cure anything here at HSN. We're not gonna prevent colds here at HSN. But if that bacteria flies in there, isn't it nice to know that it's not gonna grow anymore, it's not gonna multiply anymore, it's gonna inhibit that growth. That's a big deal. Not all of them have that, Angie. And we do have a lot of, even Hunter, we have a lot of air purifiers from Hunter. They don't all come with that Enviro silver technology.
That's right. That's a different type of filter. And guess what? That's just the pre-filter when it comes to this gorgeous unit. Then you've got that huge, this is true HEPA filtration right here. Look at the size of this. This is massive. So not only do you have the first layer, which is gonna remove all the smokes, the odors, the stench. Again, you're inhibited and you're gonna break down the mold and the bacteria. So think about if someone's sick or someone's passing through your home, or like this beautiful weather certain parts of the country are experiencing. You wanna open the windows because they say, well, it's 2 to 5 times dirtier inside of our home than outside. And that's from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency.
You would never think that, right?
Wow,
doesn't it sound strange? The air in your home is dirtier than the air outside, than the air outside.
Right.
By the way, we are experiencing a little bit of a hold. If you are trying to place your order, don't forget there are many ways that we'd love to help you with that order. You can call the number on the screen. You can go to hsn.com, or you can download our free app. That's for Apple and Android. And this way you are ensuring that you're at the top of the line, making sure you get your either brand new air purifier from Hunter or a revitalized wood system available for you as well.
I just want to show you this. We talked about the 360 degrees. So again, air, the dirt, the pollens, the dust, nothing is hiding. I'm not holding on to this. All the way around, any which way you take this, we are getting that incredible air sucking in and producing that beautiful, fresh smelling sigh of relief out the top. And I want to give you a little tour of this beautiful modern piece, by the way. You mentioned that leather-like handle on the back. So easy to move from room to room. But here's a little tour of the top, this beautiful touch screen, if you will. You've got your on-off button here, right? So I can turn it on. I can also adjust to not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 different speeds, even turbo right on the top. Now, I even have a sleep feature. So Leslie, let's say you're ready for a good night's sleep, but you still want to clean the air from all of the perfumes, the VOCs, all those pollutants that we're talking about. You hit the quiet mode, it goes to 1, and it continues to run, so you can get a great night's sleep.
Oh my gosh, doesn't even sound like it's on.
But you're also cleaning the air. It's almost relaxing to hear that almost little sound. You also have 2 hours, 4 hours, or you have 8 hours of cleaning automatic, and it's gonna do everything for you, shut off, so it continually cleans your home, your office, those spaces, the nursery, the kitchen. And when you are ready to change this super long-lasting, true HEPA filter, and also that wonderful nano silver technology, antimicrobial pre-filter, it lets you know.
Isn't that nice?
So it's brainless.
So they're saying that depending on the size of your room, how much you run it, and it could actually last you the 18 months on that HEPA filter. So just something for you to think about on this one. But this is a model that's different and unique because in order to scrub the air, the more it has to pull in a lot of air. Well, most of these filters pull in air through a tiny little slot like these, right?
That's right.
And that's it. That's where the air comes in. This is 360 degrees in this unique shape. It only stands at about 18.5 inches high, so about 1.5 feet, right? Or a little bit more. And then 9 pounds. That is all it weighs.
That's it.
It is beautiful to look at. It is not this big giant thing. In fact, if you wanted to, you could even put it on a kitchen kitchen counter.
Absolutely.
But just realize, yes, it's the odors, like, you know, when people are walking in your home, do they know that you have cats? Do they know you have a dog? Do they know you ate broccoli? Have you ever smelled Brussels sprouts, for crying out loud?
I had them 2 nights ago, and I was like, who did it?
The house stinks for 3 days.
Right.
So, you know, yes, it's those things that we giggle about or that we laugh about. But it's also, do you have a smoker in your home? Do you use a lot of hairspray? Do you use a lot of nail polish? You know, is it the allergies that you're dealing with? And you just want to breathe some clean air. I know here in Florida, in St. Petersburg, our cars are covered in pollen right now.
Yes.
This is going to be your fresh breath of fresh air, right? You're scrubbing down the air and the things you don't see. And we're talking about particles that are not even the width of a hair.
That's right. We're talking about 0.3 microns. And when you think about that, you're like, but what does that mean to me? When it takes like 3/100ths of a micron for you actually to see it, or, you know, when you notice that dust, there's a huge difference when we're talking about particles you can't see. Some of them you can't smell. Sure, you can smell the smoke and the fish and the burnt popcorn, but those items that you can't see, the bacteria, the mold, the dander, all these different particles that we're taking into our body, would you rather them go into your lungs or would you rather them to go into the filter?
Right.
I think I know which one I'd rather. Especially if someone's coming through the home that's maybe sick or there's germs or our kids.
It took about 3 months for me to clear a cold out after the holidays. My brother-in-law, sorry, Oliver, I'm redding you out, came over with a cold and everybody got it, and they got it one by one. We didn't all get it at once. It cycled through the house. It took like 3 months. I think we had it still in March. And so something for you to think about. Yes, this is not a cure. We're not going to keep you from getting sick, but at the end of the day, this is scrubbing down the air you breathe.
Right.
And what's the alternative? Well, your lungs are your filter.
That's right.
At the end of the day, you know, people feel the difference. They report the difference by a simple purchase like this.
They do. And when you have 360 degrees of taking that air in, producing beautiful fresh air out the top, you're inhibiting the growth of mold and bacteria. You're breaking it down so it can't reproduce. This is a really smart decision for the entire family. So let's do a little side by side because we might be used to, hey, these guys.
And even the way it looks, I mean, compared to the other air purifying systems out there, look at the way it looks. It's so
modern,
unique and
it's
different.
Fresh, it's taking in the air. I mean, it's a win-win all the way around, literally, haha. Okay, so let's put some air and some smoke into these chambers. The tall guys, which go for about $100 each, my friends, okay? And again, we're kind of used to that panel design, right? That's kind of the old way of thinking. So I'm pumping it with smoke. I'm gonna put that on. Okay, so that's gonna continue. Now, let me turn ours on and you can see how quickly and effectively and efficiently this is taking in the air. Remember, 365 degrees. That's right.
It's pulling
front,
in.
back, side, back, cylinder design.
So it's going to be faster. It's going to circulate. And I know a lot of people get hung up on, well, what size room does this clean? It doesn't matter what size room that you're looking for. At the end of the day, it's just how many times it's gonna cycle through that room.
That's
so they all work the same, but we're saying this one, gosh, it's the room size.
300 feet.
Yep, about 240 square feet. And so remember, if you have got a bigger room, still gonna work the same, just gonna cycle less times an hour.
That's right. Let me show you this HEPA filter one more time. This is like the Mac Daddy when it comes to filters. This isn't HEPA-ish. It's not HEPA tech. This is true HEPA filtration. This is that second layer. First layer, you still have got to get through this carbon. You've got silver nanoparticles, which are taking 99% of those germs, the bacteria, inhibiting the growth, and then 99.7% of the particles that pass through this, we're trapping and getting rid of those pollutants, the allergens, the smoke, the smells, the hair, the dander. It just goes on. And you've got a timer and you've got a beautiful design and an incredible brand where over 1 million of the Hunter air purifiers have gone through HSN and everyone just adores it. So meet the brand new design to welcome into your home.
Yeah, so much prettier, so much more effective. I mean, a really amazing number here, 1.4 million, over 1.4 million Hunter air purifiers shipped since we launched them basically here in 2010. People trust this brand, and do you know a lot of brands that have been around for over 120 years? I certainly don't. There's a reason people respect Hunter. They simply make a better product. Above industry standard on the warranty. Don't forget, it's 3-year warranty on this one. If we don't carry the or the filter, which you might have to replace like every 1.5 years, you can go ahead and buy buy that on hunter.com, so you'll never have a problem finding that. 662-739 is your item number, and you know what? $30 gets it home right now on FlexPay, plus your shipping. So you know what? Sometimes, yes, we're so good at cleaning what we see,
right?
But it's the stuff we don't see that this is tackling, and I love this brand new design. It's just doing a better job with that 360 degrees. 662-739 is your item number. You're so special.
Love my friend.
I love you, Miss Angie Corley. Thank you for joining me. We're gonna take a quick little moment and then come back to clean and scrub down your carpets with your very own customer pick Bissell carpet washer. But first, take a listen to this about the HSN card.
Are you ready? Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Coming up and you're looking to impress your friends, let me show you how to make this beautiful seafood boil using my DuraPan.
Let's do seafood for the dinner party.
I'm about to set off. I never felt so good. Not trying to deny it. I feel it in my soul.
Hey guys, let's eat.
It's the best boyfriend. I never felt so good.
I was twirling with my pretty dress. They're making fun of me. Hi, everybody. Welcome into HSN. My name is Leslie. I am so excited about this next product because every time I present a carpet washer here at HSN, let me tell you, they get the job done, but they're big and they're heavy. This is from Bissell, okay, and this is one of their top of the line. This is Bissell's #1. I mean, look at this size here. At 11.4 pounds, you would think, what, it's not gonna get the job done. No. Full powered, 64 ounce maximum volume capacity. It's the Turbo Clean Power Brush, and they call it the pet carpet cleaner. Yes, you don't have to have pets. All you have to have is carpets. We're giving you everything, including 8 ounces of the Deep Clean and Oxy solution. And to tell us all about it, he's one of our home experts. His name is Peter Kilcullen. Pete, I've never seen a carpet washer that's full power, but yet so compact in size. Oh my gosh, now I can wash my carpets every day if I wanted to.
So cool. When you see what this little guy can do, and it's just what you're saying, like so many of these different areas and spills and accidents that happen, you know, you want to be able to have something that's convenient, something that's small and easy to get to, and you reach for this, and it does such an amazing job. 4 rows of those dirt lifter brush roll, and it is unbelievable. 4 rows of brushes, and those are the dirt lifters. That's what I'm trying to say, Leslie. Look at the difference already in that carpet. And I mean, you said it already, 11.4 pounds. It is an incredible way. Now think about it, you know, I know you and I have talked about kids and we've talked about pets, and so when those things happen and you have a home, spills and accidents happen, but when you can grab something like this at 11.4 pounds and you can get rid of that stain, that mess, that spill, it is fantastic.
Not to mention under $100. You know,
Nice.
When do you have the opportunity to buy your very own? Now you own it, right? If you love your carpets, if you hate the messes, if you know there's things living in your carpet and you want to tackle them, when do you get the opportunity to buy your very own at under $100? This is it. What's really nice is that it's on free shipping and handling. Yes, you still have FlexPay. You can bring this home for $24.99 right now. I think this is a wonderful investment, Peter, whether you have tons of carpets,
right,
or maybe you live in a small, tiny apartment. Are you gonna really buy the big clunky ones? Here's your answer.
Well, I think you're right, because think about those other areas. If it's runners, if it's area rugs, things like that, this is gonna be perfect, because maybe you don't need a huge, big, giant machine to do that. So here's some of the spills that can happen.
I didn't know you were so artistic.
Right? That looks pretty good.
That actually looks great.
We did look at that for a while.
Yeah, you did.
Just to
You did a
auction
good
that
job.
off. Yes, but here's what's so cool about this is, so, you know, when we talk about spills, the reason what we have right there is strawberry milk, regular milk, chocolate milk, and then a sports drink, because one of the worst things that can happen
happen with something is that you don't get all of that stain out. And so now what happens is that you have odors. I know you and Angie were just talking about odors in the house. And that's exactly what happens. But here, with something like this, where you're not using, you know what, I'll turn that off for a second. Typically, what you would do with a big spill like that is you'd grab those paper towels and you would start to really blot down on there. But really, all you're gonna do is push that down into the carpet. And you think, oh, it's mostly clean. And in a couple of days, you'll see that it wasn't mostly clean when it really smells. So when you're using your Turbo Clean, what you have is you have a 2-tank system. So you just saw all the dirt and all the solution that we're able to pick up. So here's the water plus the solution on the back. We're including some of the oxy solution. So that is going to destroy the stains. It's going to destroy the odors. So what we're doing, we're going to inject that formula plus water into the carpet. Then those 4 rows of brushes on the brush roll are going to massage that carpet, get all that solution down deep, and then I think it's the most important part of this whole thing is the suction power. And I think that's what Bissell's done the best. That's why their deep cleaners are just, you know, they're known to do the job as good as anything out there, better than anything out there. And this is their smallest, most popular one, and still able to do the job.
And here's the thing, the alternatives are going and renting that giant heavy unit, right? And then you gotta put somebody else's mess loaded into your car and take it home and put that mess on your carpet. The alternatives are hiring a professional to do that. I think a lot of customers love this one because of its compact size. You don't need a big clunky unit. You just need it to be big on power. This is a customer pick. You made it a customer pick. It's under $100. It's on 4 flex, so we'll ship it out to you. This customer pick, we're gonna send it out to you for the first payment of $24.99. It's on free shipping and handling, only weighs 11 pounds. Many of you that live in the smaller apartments or smaller homes, this is the one you're buying. And so what a successful piece. And please read the reviews if you have time to do that. People really love this one.
No, they definitely do. I'm just gonna grab this bowl over here because I wanna show you again. So we've done exactly what we were talking about. We've put that solution down in there. We've been able to pull it all out. So there was the stain. Here's where we were able to inject that solution plus the water and then the brush roll, suction power, and bring that up. So now to remove this is super easy because this is all your dirty water. They don't mix. You have that 2-tank system, the other one hanging on the back. So I open that up and you see as I pull that out, here's the spot where you're gonna dump that water out. So then I can just turn that over and I'm gonna dump that out that way.
It doesn't matter because if you made a mess, you could clean it up again. That's why you want your very own carpet cleaner.
When you do this at home, you're gonna pull this out and then dump it directly. I was turning it around too much. So then put that back on and you're set to go. You can continue to clean. So whether it is those runners, whether it is the pet messes, whether it is the spills, or just those high traffic areas, you were talking about smaller places. If you think about, you know, the family room, maybe it's where you sit every single day. There's a runner that you're looking at. If you go and look at those spots, and you might be vacuuming all the time, but if you haven't really cleaned that area, maybe there's been a few days.
And there's people too that don't own homes, that rent homes. You know, what are you gonna do? You're gonna buy a giant clunky carpet cleaner? You know, do you want your rent deposit back? At the end of the day, that carpet better look brand new. At $99.95, this is under $100. It's big on power. You're not sacrificing anything.
Not at all.
It's just a more compact size, and it's already a customer pick, Pete.
It really does a great job. So we're talking about now we have a carpet, a little bit different type of carpet, but we have the footprints, we just have the general stain, and we have some paw prints. Because if you're sitting in that same spot, right, you have your sofa, then you have that small area.
These are the mystery stains. You're like, what happened here?
Well, you know what that is?
I usually blame my Chihuahua Lucy.
The carpet just gets matted down. I mean, it could be the nachos you've been eating twice a week, but we're not sure.
Who told you?
Even the footprints. So look at that. Now, I want you to know I'm pulling the trigger to inject that solution, the water plus solution, and now you can see as I'm vacuuming that back up. So I'm pulling the trigger, and look at that. Just a couple of passes, and those footprints are gone. Let's go to the mystery stain. I'll try to cut that in half.
Mystery stain.
And look at that. You can see right in that window right away. Watch as I pull it back. It's extracting that stain. Look at that. There you can see all the dirt. Accidents. Everything.
Could it be the cat accident? You know, did you spill like a glass of wine? You know, when you own your very own carpet cleaner, Pete, the secret to stains or to getting them out is to getting to them quickly. Now, if you own it, now you're taking care of that mess all by yourself. Are you plugged in properly?
Exactly.
You're coming out of the wall there, buddy.
Oh,
okay, there it was. I was like, what happened?
It was just hitting all that pet stain. Again, it does such a nice job. And you can see I can let go of the trigger now and just start to suction up all the solution plus the water.
And I like that you could see the mess coming up. I love when companies do the clear tank system as well.
And it really, seeing it, I think, is when you see it through that clear tank and then you know, look at that, we can see that stain, I'm pulling the trigger, but the suction power becomes the most important part of this, because that suction power is what you need to get the stain, which we've now cleaned with the solution and the water and the power of those brush rolls, but the suction power makes all the difference. That was pretty easy.
And I want to show you
11.4 pounds.
I want to show you too that it stands at basically 17 1/3 in length, right? 9 3/4 wide, and then 45 inches high. It's 11.4 pounds, less than 12 pounds here. We're sending you the 8 ounces of the deep clean solution that has that oxy formula in there. So even old stains, you know, you're going to bring this home, even try it on your old stains, because that oxy formula basically blasts those stains. And at the end of the day, Pete, it's from Bissell, another you know, world-renowned brand, been around for quite a long time. This machine is a customer pick, and what a nice opportunity, because now I can own my very own for under $100. They're really never $100, you know, under $100. This one is.
Yeah, it just makes it easy. So you saw me emptying that again, very easy to do. Again, that's the mess. You know, someone who's never used a deep cleaner before, and you go to just even a small area of carpet, whether it's your front doormat, whether it is that small runner, you're gonna be, I'm not sure what exactly the feeling is, a little discouraged, a little appalled, because that water is going to be black. Now, it doesn't mean you have a dirty home. It means that you just have only been vacuuming. You haven't really been washing those carpets.
Right.
And it is remarkable, the amount of dirt that comes out of there. So don't be shocked. It really is. It's frightening.
And it's completely normal.
It's right,
It's completely normal.
It
you know, my
happens.
niece sent me an article on all the things we track into our homes on our shoes.
Oh boy.
And I was horrified. I was like, why did you send me this? I don't need to be worrying about this. Have you ever noticed any of your friends make people take off their shoes at the door? Well, now you know what? If you don't want to be that person that's making people take off their shoes, it's okay, because you have your own carpet washer. And so the same way you wash your floors, maybe you wash your floors once a week, well then take it out, because at this size, it's more convenient, it's more maneuverable. It's not a big process and chore, Pete. It's such a compact size. You're gonna love washing your carpets.
Right, so you're gonna wash your carpets, and it's funny, there's kind of a little system that they use. You know, if it's just maybe a husband and wife, maybe you wanna, you know, deep clean your carpets 3 times a year. Then you had a kid, you might want to go to 4 times a year. Another kid, a pet, 2 pets, you know, you're up to 6 or 7 times a year. So you can really kind of establish that by the amount of people and or pets that you have in the house. Yeah. But this is not just for deep cleaning the carpets. To have this around, and we've been talking about how light it is, how easy it is when you have the wine spill, or if it's a new puppy you're introducing to the house, that you have something that kind of takes the stress out of dealing with that.
That's right.
If you don't have something like this, and then you have those pet accidents, and then you just have the normal accidents, milk spilled on the carpet or wine. If you don't have something like this, then you've got a lot more stress involved, because now how are you going to clean those? Is it going to damage your carpet for good?
You just
this is
let
the way
it
to do
sit there, and you just think and hope that vacuuming is enough, right? And I don't know about you, but I love laying down on the carpet. I love putting my feet on that carpet instead of a cold floor in the morning. But how are you keeping it clean? People love this one, A, because it's Bissell, B, because it's under $100, C, because it's compact and yet full power. And so we've checked all the boxes, but we're giving you a unit that is more maneuverable, that's easier to handle if you're older, or maybe you live by yourself. You know, can you even handle a heavy carpet washer? This is the Goldilocks of carpet washers, and you're really gonna love it, because at 11 pounds, you don't think twice about pulling it out and cleaning up.
Not at all. Yeah. It has an adjustable handle, so it's gonna make it even easier to store it, so you can push that handle down a little bit. And I wanted to show you what we're talking about when we talk about the tank, the 2-tank system. So this is your clean water plus solution. So when you can see the markings on here, when you fill it up, it's really surprising. You're gonna put almost entirely water up to this line, and then there's the second line. I don't know if we can see it, the second line for formula. So you don't need a ton of formula in here to go with that warm water, or as hot as you wanna make that water. So that formula goes a long way. You don't need a ton, and then you're just gonna put this on the back of the unit. And I'm gonna clean this carpet that could be in the kids' room.
Which actually looks pretty great for a kid's room, right?
Right, but I like what you were saying though, if it's the kids or if you like to lay on those carpets and just be down on the carpet, this is such a great thing to have around.
Oh my gosh, that carpet's filthy.
Right, even as we start going forward, I'm putting solution down on the carpet, but now we really kind of put that suction power to work right there, and you start to see the difference in this carpet.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
But the funny thing is, you may have a carpet like this at home, and when you see it every day, you may not be thinking, well, it's all dull and it's dirty. Yeah. You forget. But when you go over it with a deep cleaner like this, that's when you're shocked.
And can I add, there were a couple of months ago that I wanted to replace my carpets in my bedrooms. I only have them in the bedrooms.
Right.
And then I remembered that I actually have a Bissell carpet cleaner. I don't have this one, but I have a Bissell. And I said, hold on a second. And wouldn't you know it, it just brings the carpet back to life. Before you decide that it's time to replace those carpets that could be so pricey, for under $100, you're gonna own your very own unit. I love that the size is easy enough to maneuver and easy enough to store. Maybe you don't have a lot of space. Maybe you don't have a garage to put this in. You don't want a big clunky unit and you're gonna say, okay, now I have to leave it out because I don't have anywhere to put it. This is so easy to use. It is smaller on the size, but they didn't take away the power. And that's what you need. Because who cares if it's small, if it's not doing the job?
No, exactly.
This is like they checked all the boxes.
Yeah, Bissell has been #1 with the deep cleaners for so many years. And this is just how they're taking that technology and just almost anything we have these days, the technology is allowing it to be smaller but still be powerful. So we've got this power. And here's another great one. This could be your doormat, it could be a runner. And I think that you are going to be shocked at the difference when you see this, when you get it home and you're able to run this over those carpets and start to see the difference. It's very similar to vacuuming if you've never done it. But yeah, when you pull back, you're pulling back a little bit slower than you might want to vacuum, and there I think you can start to see those results.
I thought it was blue. It's almost like a gray carpet.
Yeah, and you've got, look at the white is actually much whiter now. Yeah. So think about those areas. I mean, this could be that doormat where people are coming in and they're wiping their feet a little bit. I mean, certainly you have that outdoor doormat, but this one, when they come in the house, you can see the difference immediately, and it's pretty shocking. So get this home and try it on those carpets. Try it on the high traffic areas that you know you're getting. That could be that runner from, in the hallway. It could be certainly that area in the family room where everyone puts their feet, and we know there's a little snacking going on right there. That area of the carpet gets matted down, and vacuuming's not enough. If you can clean that carpet, you are going to see an amazing difference. And then all the spills, no more stress, no more problems.
No more stress, no more banishing people from your home. For me, it was my dad always making the spills, right? And every time he would come, he'd spill something. My sister is like his exact genetic makeup, spills every time she comes to my house. Now you don't worry about it. And by the way, it's on free shipping and handling. You know very well, we don't always get to offer you that free shipping and handling. So what an opportunity buy. Bet you didn't think that today, for less than $25, you were gonna have and own your very own carpet cleaner, and not a no-name brand. This is from Bissell. You didn't even spend $100. This is under $100 today. Your item number is 618946. Remember, this stands at 17 1/3 of an inch in length, 9 3/4 wide, 45 inches high, and then 11 pounds, 11.4 pounds, but they didn't take away the power and the suction. Pete, we're even sending the 8 ounces of the deep clean solution that has that oxy power. So even try on old stains.
Exactly. Now, I wanted you to just get a quick look at that brush roll, because this is really important. So there you can see there's 4 rows of bristles on that brush roll. We're gonna go at high RPM. That's what's gonna do all the damage, scrubbing on that stain. Again, combine that with that oxy solution, you're gonna have a lot of success. New stains, and certainly I would get this home. Try the old stains, try those other areas. I've got one more carpet right here before we're done, Leslie. Yeah. And I wanted you to see this one, because this might be your high traffic area. This might be an area where you're like, oh no, that's the carpet. It's always looked like that. That's what it's always looked like. But maybe it really hasn't always looked like that. Maybe there's more to that carpet that you're forgetting, that it really can start to look completely different.
different.
to life.
I mean, you really can.
Yeah.
So if it's the doormats, if it's the runners, if it's maybe that you have area rugs in the living room, area rugs in the kids' bedroom, you will see a huge difference so quickly, so easily. So honestly, if you've never deep cleaned, or maybe you've thought about renting or borrowing, this is the perfect one to get home and try it in your house, because it's easy, it's lightweight, but most importantly, it does the job just like all the Bissell deep cleaners
And
do.
remember, only 45 inches high. Remember too that it stores compact, because Pete, I saw that you lifted the handle.
Yeah, so this is just a twist, and then it, oops, sorry, it goes all the way up.
You know,
and a twist.
so it doesn't require a lot of space to put it away too, and that's the thing. A lot of us want a carpet washer, we'd love to have one, but then we're like, well, where am I gonna put it when I'm done with it? This is a compact size, but still big on power. You made it a customer pick. It's under $100 and it's on free shipping and handling. So if you want it, it's item 618-946. And also great solution, by the way, from Bissell. I love these pads. These are these amazing InstaClean stomp pads.
Oh, the stomp pads.
So you basically
They're exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, so think about this. You've got that, you have a little party going on, dinner party, whatever. Somebody, this was the uncle you talked about, or somebody who spills the wine. You grab one of these pads, you open it, you put it down on that stain. You put a little weight on it with your foot. That's where the stomp comes into play. Leave it there.
Do a little dance on it?
Right, you just put a little stomp on there. You leave it there. Yeah, here you'll see it. And you can leave it there, and it is going to remove that stain. It is really incredible. But I love it. What if you have that the pet stain, right?
Yeah.
You're going to work, and all of a sudden, little Rover has an issue. Put the stomp
She's
head
doing it
on
every day.
and get out the door, get to work, and it'll take care of that stain while you're
and
gone.
it's not just for your carpets. I want you to think, and you know, we always encourage you to test a small area, but you could do it on the car seat. I've pressed that down. I mean, they are pretty amazing.
Milk in the car.
$30.95, and I think it's a 20 pack today. So it's item number, I can't see that far, 586-779. Uh-oh, time to get glasses or off the prescription.
I'm barely help at all.
Okay, everybody, well, we are out of time. I want to thank you for shopping with me. Thank you, Pete, for joining me.
Thank you.
I'll leave you in the good hands of Miss Beautiful Amy Morrison with some fabulous DG2 and Diane Gilman. Stay with us on HSN.
The Gene Queen is back.